Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome everyone to the November the 19th, 2018 Commission meeting. Pam, is there any public comment?
Yes, sir. I have Danny Barksdale.
Mr. Barksdale.
To the mic.
You want to call it to order? Thank you, gentlemen, for letting me address the quarry. I'll try to read this in 3 minutes, so I don't know if I can or not. My remarks today concern the rock quarry on Gray Road owned by Ray McHaffey and leased to the Rogers Group. I do not know the terms of the lease. I would suspect Mr. Mahaffey received so much per ton. Attached is a letter dated September 29, 2010, to Ray Mahaffey from Gary Davis, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Apparently, the rock quarry property was originally declined in not meeting the requirements, and new information warranted a revision of the previous negative determination. It appears to me they discovered upland in a creek bottom. I have no idea how that can be, but it does not pass my smell test. There's something sinister about the way this rock quarry came into being, but I'm not here today to get rid of the rock quarry. I simply want Mr. Mahaffey to exit his own quarry on Browns Ferry Road, a city of Huntsville Road. The Commission has the authority to make the quarry owner exit on Browns Ferry by weight limiting Gray and Newby roads. Had Mr. Mahaffey had any respect or concern for Limestone County citizens, he would have changed the entrance exit from the residential area to Browns Ferry voluntarily. The area residents had concerns about truck traffic on these two roads where numerous single-family dwellings exist, and the Commission was warned over a year ago that the roads were unsuitable for such traffic. The recent failure of Gray Road should make it apparent that the citizens were correct, and weight limiting the roads at present should now be an easy decision for those commissioners hesitant to do so. However, the next warning could be a head-on collision between an 80,000-pound dump truck and a vehicle. No one would choose to live in a neighborhood with a rock quarry. However, rock quarries are a necessary part of society. They can be regulated and controlled to be better neighbors. One way to control the route of truck traffic, and gentlemen, that is your job. Feeble excuses given by Mr. Turner for not controlling the truck traffic are, I don't want to restrain trade, and I don't want to target the Rogers Group. Those absurd comments reflect his support of this sinister quarry over the citizens of Limestone County. The Alabama Supreme Court and the U.S. District Judge have ruled that the Commission has the authority to weight limit the roads in the interest of public health and safety. I am having a hard time understanding why Commissioner Turner would put the interest of an out-of-state landowner and quarry owner over the citizens he was elected to represent. This also does not pass my smell test. For the new commissioners, copies of my previous addresses to the Commission are attached. I appreciate y'all letting me finish that.
Thank you, Mr. Barksdale. I do know that they are working on doing some updates on some roads out there, and I know you've had a lot of contact. Mr. Turner here has had a lot of contact with them. Do you have anything to comment on it, Mr. Turner?
No, my position has not changed.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Turner. And thank you, Mr. Barksdale, for your time. And we're all looking into, redoing roads out there. I know that there's a lot of going on out there. All right. Pam, would you please call roll, please?
Commissioner Samet.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Harrison.
Here. All right. All present. Commissioner Black, would you lead us in our pledge, please, sir?
I will. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Black.
Yes, sir.
All right. The first item on the agenda, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from November the 5th and November the 14th, 2018. Do I hear such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Black. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Harrison. Any discussion? With no further discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Our motion carries unanimously. The next thing on the I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $962,783.18 submitted by submitted. Do I hear such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Turner. We have any discussion on this? With no discussion, I'll ask for the vote, please.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
All right, motion carries unanimously. Next thing under resolutions and orders, I'll ask for a motion to approve resolution for participation for Limestone County for Limestone County's participation in the Severe Weather Awareness Tax Holiday, which is in February the 22nd through the 24th. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Turner. Any discussion? With no further discussion, I'll ask for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet. Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And the next thing under contracts of grants and agreements, I'll ask for a motion to approve the franchise agreement for Charter Communications LLC, and we'll do these both together, and another to approve the franchise agreement for MediaCom Southeast LLC. Do I have such a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I propose and I make a motion that we postpone these agreements till next commission meeting. I have a problem with a couple of clauses in there that it makes what it does, and on page 2 of the charter and on page 7 of the MediaCom, it sets them up as being a reimbursable entity, and we don't want that. So we need to make those revisions, and I make a motion that we postpone it to the next meeting where we can work these things out.
All right.
I'll second that.
Okay. Mr. Black seconds that. Any discussion further on that? Pam, would you please give us a vote on that, please?
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. All right. Then I need to ask for a motion.
Do we need to announce the next meeting that we would discuss that in? What's the
you'll
date?
take action. I think it's December 3rd.
December 3rd.
December 3rd,
Okay.
okay.
December the 3rd.
December 3rd.
When we do that.
All right. All right. Then the next thing I need is I need to ask for a motion to suspend the rules of order to add an agreement to the agenda. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Turner.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion?
We just got this Friday. We received this Friday. We wanted to go ahead and get this on here. It's been an ongoing thing. Get this done now, and that way we can go ahead and get everything let out, and we can start the bridge replacement as soon as we can get all this done.
All right.
So,
Thank you, Commissioner Black. Any other discussion? All right. With no other discussion, I'll call for the vote, please.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
All right. Motion carries unanimously. And that what it is to approve the construction agreement for the federal aid project with the Alabama Department of Transportation for the bridge replacement and approaches over the old Highway 20 over the Limestone Creek project number ERPRF-9010 parentheses 5955. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Turner. Any discussion? All right. With no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
All right. Motion carries unanimously. We have no budget visuals, no emergency purchases. Under board appointments, I'll ask for a motion to appoint Colin Daly to the top of Alabama Regional Council of Governments Board, which is TARCOG. Do I hear such a motion?
I make a motion.
I'll second that.
Motion by Mr. Turner, second by Commissioner Black. We have any discussion on that? With no discussion, I'll call for the vote, Pam.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Samet.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. In the second part of this right here, I'll ask for a motion to appoint Darrell Samet to the Community Action Partnership of Huntsville, Madison, and Limestone County Counties Board. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison.
I'll second it.
By Commissioner Black. Any discussion? With no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no award to bids and personnel action. I'll ask for a motion to hire Caleb Ryan as corrections officer pending a drug screening. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Turner, second by Mr. Black. You got any discussion on this? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And at this point of the meeting, at the engineering report, I'll turn it over to our engineer, Mr. Massey.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I have one item for you to take action on if you'd like to take them all together, which is 4 subdivisions. It's 3 minors and 1 major subdivision. Agee Place subdivision, minor, preliminary, and final. Lots. There's 3 lots. It's in District 3, northeast intersection of Browns Ferry Road. Davis and Vare subdivision. It's a minor, preliminary, and final. 2 lots. District 1. Closest address is 91581 Elkton Road. East Side Commons, minor subdivision, preliminary and final. 4 lots. District 2. This is the southeast intersection of East Limestone Road and Kim Drive. And then Kingston Place, 5th edition. This is major. This is the final approval. Would be 33 lots in District 2. And this is the south end of Imperial Drive and the south end of Commonwealth Drive. And that's all I have for you today.
All right, thank you, Mr. Massey. Do I hear a motion to approve the 4 subdivisions presented by Mr. Massey?
I make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Commissioner Sammet. Any discussion? All righty. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Anything else, Mr. Massey?
No, that's all I have for you.
Thank you. Under other business here, I will ask for a motion to approve proposal for J.M. Woods Auction Company, Incorporated, to auction the following equipment in the March 2019 auction as listed below, which is the 6 Mack dump trucks that we have. Do I hear such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Harrison. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? All right. Call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
All right. Motion carries. We have no scheduled public hearing. At this point, I'll move to our report of officers. Commissioner Sammet.
Mr. Chairman, I don't have that much. Like I said the other day, that I'm proud to be working with you guys, and I think that we've got a legislative group right now that we can really work with, and I'm looking for a lot out of them. Looking forward to that. And also, I'd like to mention the census survey reports that'll be coming out for long. Mark, have you got any idea when those would be coming out?
I think that they've already made contact with us to start trying to get some information as far as the number of addresses we have in the county. We worked with 911 and we've sent that back to them. So last that I heard, they were going to begin ramping up in 2019 to start hiring the personnel, and they'd be full force in 2020.
Okay, this is something. Thank you, Mark. This is something that I want us to really push, because our federal monies, our state monies are going to come from this. It's going to affect way more than we realize. It'll affect our districts, our legislative districts. So I'd like to really push that if we possibly could. And I'd like to stay on top of it if you'll help me with it, Mark. But other than that, I'd just like to wish everybody a safe and happy holiday with Thanksgiving coming up Thursday. So that's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Sammet.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Turner.
Yeah, we are working on Gray Road. It's not a secret. It ain't like I got it hid over there in that side of the county. Last week we made a pretty big repairs to the base on the north and west side of Gray Road. Today we're setting 80 foot of pipe under the road where there's an old metal pipe under the road currently, and it's not in the best of shape. So we decided while we had all this tore up, we'd just go ahead and replace the pipe and get it right. Hopefully we'll get a new surface back on it. It may start Tuesday afternoon, probably Wednesday for sure, and that'll have about a quarter of a mile of that road from the intersection going south repaired. And we feel like we've made a repair that'll hold, that won't go away. If you're worried about the cost of it, Rogers Group has donated every bit of stone that's went on that road. They even help haul it. So we'll be paying for most of the work out of the severed material tax money. So as of right now, the only money that Limestone County District 2 has in it is what employees pay. And it is a Thanksgiving week, so that's everybody enjoy their holiday.
Thank you, Commissioner Turner. Commissioner Black?
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that right now. We got a couple of projects we're going to begin within the next 2 to 3 weeks. One of them is going down to Calford while the water is down and repairing a small levee that we've got going into partnership with TVA to do down there. Other than that, we're just doing routine maintenance on the stuff that we've got, getting prepared for when we do need everything, because it's been on the roads for the last 4 months and hadn't had a lot done to it. Also, I wanted to say that in the beginning of the meetings, when you have someone that does public comments, petitions, complaints, or appeals, a lot of times this is the time that we address those, is during this time period. If you address us during the public part of the meeting, I'm not going to address the issue if you leave this meeting. Mr. Barksdale did this the last time, and I didn't address it during my comments of public hearings, and therefore I won't address it this time because he chose not to sit here and listen to it. So a little bit of listening goes a long way to a lot of bit of talking. So if he's interested in that, he can come back to the next work session or the next meeting, and he can wait till I get to say my comments, and then we can start a discussion. But until then, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Black. I appreciate it. Commissioner Harrison?
We previously announced in the work session that we were closing Quinn Road at the Quinn and Blackburn intersection on today, but we could not get a cement tanker scheduled for this morning. It is scheduled for tomorrow morning, so we will be closing that portion of that road. It's only 1,300 feet from the Blackburn Road and Quinn intersection. We're going to go first of all, we're going to go in and grind it up with a road reclaimer. Well, put down the Portland cement and then go in and grind it into the base. Then we're going to put 200 tons of block material and mix that into the base, and then work it and shape it and roll it and compact it. And then we're going to come over it with 800 tons of crusher run. We're going to let that, and we may not get it to that point before Thanksgiving, but hopefully we'll be able to get it to the point where we can open it up for traffic by Thanksgiving.
All right. Thank you, Commissioner Harrison. And, I'd just like to say thanks to all the county employees. They welcomed me in real well, and I look forward to working with everybody. Us guys up here, we change offices over the years, but, the employees stay, and they're the real backbone of this place. I just want to thank them for everything they do. It's they go above and beyond behind the scenes. People don't realize it, So with all that being said, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and appreciate everybody in attendance today, and we will recess until 10 a.m. on Wednesday, November the 28th of 2018 at the Washington Street Courthouse Annex, 310 West Washington Street, Athens, Alabama. Thank y'all.